Hello everyone, this is Brian with ZimCo Survival. I apologize for not getting any videos out over the past few days, but it's been really rainy and very wet. Let me see if I can show you guys here. See? It's just soaking wet here. So, the rain finally stopped just a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick video for you guys. This is just going to be a quick tip. Now this is something I actually carry around with me, and it is, I don't care if it's aloe or not, but it's just some hand sanitizer. Now, I carry this, of course, in my medical kit for, in case somebody gets hurt, I can actually, get my hands nice and sterile before I do anything with them. But this can be repurposed into a fire starter because it is very high. It's a very high percentage of alcohol. So a lot of people don't know this, some people do, but a lot of people don't, that you can actually take this, put it into your tinder, just a drop, and use it to ignite even bad tinder. Like you could take some dry leaves, mix some of this in, and actually light the leaves. So without too much work. So I decided I'm going to do, kind of show you guys what I mean here. And I'm going to light a paper towel with a ferro rod, and a lot of people who have tried this know that paper towels don't burn with ferro rods. So I figured it was the perfect test to kind of prove my point. Now, this stuff is really cheap. You can get it at Walmart for like $1, maybe $1.50 if you go with a fancy version. But you don't need to, you just a small little bottle like this. And it doesn't take much. It only takes about a drop or so, and you just mix it into your tinder, and then you light it with your ferro rod or your lighter or whatever, and it will make the tinder bundle light much easier. It's like night and day difference. So let's go ahead and go over to the stump, and I will show you guys exactly what I mean. Be right back. Alright, and we're back at the stump, and I have my paper towel. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it over into a little square, make it a little easier to keep it in frame. And then, because it is a paper towel and it's going to absorb the alcohol, I'm going to use a bit more for this. But normally, if you're using any kind of natural tinder or anything like that, you would not use this much. But because this stuff does absorb the alcohol, I want to make sure that I'll have enough for my ferro rod to strike it. But basically, I just put the little drop on there. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my little Exotac striker for this. Now, I have used this thing quite a lot, so it may take me a little while to get a good spark off of it now because it is so worn. There we go. There we go. And it's lit. Just a couple of strikes and I was able to get the paper towel to burn. Now you can see in the center where it doesn't really look like it's burning. That's because it's actually burning off the alcohol from the gel that's in there. So it'll actually extend the burn time of your tinder by probably 20 seconds or so. But I consider it more so as a to help me ignite fairly bad tinders, like particularly dry leaves, which don't tend to take a ferro rod very well. And I've actually been successful at lighting pine straw with a ferro rod by first using some of this hand sanitizer on it. So it does make a big difference when you're trying to start a fire. And since most people should already have this in their kit in their medical kit for making sure their hands and stuff are sterile. And of course the plane decides to fly by right now. Alright. So let's wait for that to go by really quick. Okay. Most people should have this in their medical kits already to help make sure their hands are sterile when they're trying to work with somebody who's been injured. So you should already have this. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys another use that you can use this with. Very successful. As you saw, it's still burning a little bit. Not a whole lot, but it's still burning. So there you have it. I'll take you back to the chair and we'll finish up the video. Be right back. And we're back. So yeah, just a short little video, just kind of showing you guys another use that I've found for this, you know, the hand sanitizers. But yeah, I do actually use this stuff on a fairly regular basis. I make sure I always have some in my bag. And like I said, I've been able to light some tinder that's almost impossible to light with a ferro rod, like that paper towel, for example. I've also been able to light dry leaves, and I've been able to light pine straw, all with this little ferro rod by using this. And normally it only takes about 2 or 3 strikes. So it does make a huge difference in how quickly the tinder ignites. So my recommendation, go out, spend about $1, maybe $1.50 if you want to. Buy a little, you know, a little bottle of this and stick it in your medical kit, because it can make a pretty big difference, especially when you need it to. You know, when you really don't want to fight to get a fire started for whatever the reason may be, this can really help you get that going without having to spend a huge amount of time doing it. And it's really, really light, doesn't take up very much space at all. There's no reason you shouldn't have this with you. So there you go. There's another use for hand sanitizer. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Bye bye.